Hey, it me, Local Rezoni. For today, we're going to be playing Chaos Head. It was a coming, but unless everything is coming out right, I hope so. Otherwise, yeah. RE's done. Now it's time to play something I'm more akin to. Hoping the connection's good and all, you know? But otherwise, yeah. We are up and running. I'm just waiting for everything to set up now, so give me a slight second. There we go. It's up. Anyway, I'm just making sure everything's all tidy here. Anyway, so I'm not sure how visual novels are usually played on Twitch or the like, but I sort of devised some system, I guess, where I'll voice, well, I guess their internal thoughts, I guess, when they're not voiced. But otherwise, I'll let the, well, respective voice actors do their thing. But it was, yeah. Yeah. Hey, hey, Midori. Welcome. What does that say? What the heck? What do you mean, by the way? The little subtext under Chaos Head? Oh, yeah, yeah. What is noise? You got me, dude. I think it's Chiyomaru. Yeah, Chiyomaru is a weird guy. He's all weird with his whole vocabulary. I'll refer to Steins Gate with his whole uniqueness, I guess, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's see. I think this should be ready now. So, hope everything works out. But yeah, just to repeat myself, when it's like internal thoughts I usually not voiced, I will say those lines. But I'll let the respective voice actors speak.
視線が空から降ってくる。その瞳はいつも僕を見つめていて、眼差しは熱くて真っ黒な雨雲を突き抜けて、雨のように僕へと降り注ぐ。僕を見るな。雨の冷たさより、背中を預けている瓦礫の冷たさのせいで、さっきから体の震えが止まらない。ひどく寒い。突き刺さってくる誰のものかもわからない天からの視線。それから逃げるように、僕はわずかに首を持ち上げて周囲を見回す。そこにあるのは崩壊した町。そこにあるのは絶望。そこにあるのは死。そこにあるのは無。誰もいない。誰も動いていない。 誰も生きていない。聞こえるのはただ降り続ける雨の音だけ。このまま全てを、生きているものも死んでいるものも、全てを優しく包み込んで洗い流してしまうんだろうか。全部の出来事が単なる妄想だったらよかったんだけど、どうやらそうでもないらしい。体が動かない。動かせるのはかろうじて首と瞳だけ。体が震えているけど、そんなのただの生理現象でしかない。僕の意志じゃない。僕は身を震わせたいなんて思ってない。僕の自由にならないなら、こんなの僕の体じゃない。あるいは生まれた時から僕は自由なんかじゃなかったかもしれない。心の保管してある場所なんて誰にもわからないんだ。それなのに、一体誰がこの体の中に僕の心があるって言い切れるんだ。でも、だったら僕はどこにいたんだろう。僕はここにいるのかな。僕はどこにもいないのかな。すべてが静止している壊れてしまった世界に、ふと死の雨以外の音が響く。無の中から浮かび上がってくるたった一つの湯。君は誰？その肌が青白く見えるのは雨の冷たさに凍えているから？それとも君がもう死んでいるから？でも彼女は震えていなかった。そして前髪で隠れそうになっているその瞳は、僕を見るな。ひどく悲しそうにも見える。狂気じみているようにも見える。何も映していないよ。もしも
Yeah, it's me. Uh, just been quiet. I thought the video was showing, but I guess not. So I just need to make sure it looks good. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, oh my. Okay, okay, I'm good. I was just. Oh my gosh, Midori, you got me paranoid. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're good. We're good. We're fine. We're Daijobu. Uh, that's a heartache and no, not a heartache. A headache and a half right there of anxiety. Whoops. Anyway, let's continue.
世界には僕と彼女の2人だけしかいなくて、こうしてお互いだけを永遠に見つめ合っていたら、僕の世界は彼女の瞳に映るものだけになるのかな。彼女の世界は僕の瞳に映るものだけになるのかな。彼女の瞳に映るものは僕、僕の瞳に映るものは彼女。そう考えると世界は途端に矮小化する。
ねえ、
不意に僕の耳に届くとても綺麗なノイズ。彼女はうなだれて両手を左右に広げる。まるであの雨雲の上へ向けて飛び立とうとするかのように、あるいはこの雨すべてを受け止めようとするかのように。
あなたを見つめる。
うなだれた彼女の表情は僕の位置からも伺い知ることができない。雨の薄幕の向こうで君はどんな顔をしている？
殺してあげる。
天使、乱舞する光の羽は僕を祝福しているのか、それとも、ああ、そうか、理解したよ。それで僕を殺してくれるんだね。ゆっくりと倒れている僕の前に彼女が膝をつく。いまだに彼女はうなだれたまま僕の頭をそっと抱えてくる。僕を見てくれないことに僕はほっとしてただ身を委ねた。耳元でささやき、きれいなノイズ。でもよく聞こえない。暖かくて柔らかくて優しくて甘美な感触。それは麻酔のようで、不思議なことに体の震えがゆっくりと収まっていく。彼女のかすかな鼻息が僕の頬をくすぐる。とても甘い匂い。ふと胸に圧迫感を覚えた。彼女の持っていた大きな剣が僕の胸の皮膚を裂き、肉をえぐり、骨の間を縫い、ゆっくりと体の中に沈み込んできている。でも彼女のキスという麻酔にかけられてもう痛みを感じない。こんなにも優しく殺してくれるから不意に切なくなって涙があふれそうになって、それをごまかすために彼女の頭越しに雨を落とし続けている鈍色の空を見上げた。空が滲んでいるのは雨のせい、涙のせい。もうあの視線も感じない。もう何もない。薄れゆく意識の中で僕は空へと手を伸ばす。誰か教えて。僕たちのあの空はどこへ行ったんだろう。
はまたカオスになる終わりのない痛みを抱えて誰にも触れられない麻薬に似た回避エリアビルの隙間切り取られた小さな空に描ける夢は答えはないのさ I fall into the new world それは突然螺旋状に繰り返すノイズ飛び出そうな光とファイナルブルー
Whew. Chapter 1. Eyes and Eyes. Let's see. I can't see to gaze. Not being able to see. Please, game! For as long as I can see, there's been countless instances of me sensing a gaze from who knows where. Even if I turn around, there's no one there. I'm always convinced that someone had, in fact, been watching me. I can't see the gaze. Is that what we call being too self-conscious, or else a phobia of being watched? Until I reach middle school, surely God is watching over me. That's seriously what I thought. And they say, oh gosh, of course, thinking about it now. I was a kid and overly full of myself no matter how you look at it. That really stings. If somebody else happened to read it now. I still remember the title of the essay. There, can I control? Good. We're in control. Cool beans. Midori, if you think about it this way, you're mid, visible, and mid. You're basically a perpetual vampire if you think about it. You don't have a reflection, but your body is very visible and very out there. But anyway, before I go on, yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, I'll be streaming this for about an hour and 30 minutes, give or take. I got school, but otherwise, yeah, let's see, let's have fun. The backrest of the chair was leaning against creaked, letting out a sound like a hoarse voice.
僕を見るな。
Like I said, I'll let the voice actors speak for them. I'll just speak the internal thoughts. Fed up, I murmured that as I looked up at this gloomy ceiling. Of course, there wasn't any answer. This is my room. I live by myself. There isn't a single human being in this room beside me. I tried turning around. Nice figmas, dude. The room is arranged lengthwise and a little dim. The only source of illumination here is the lamp set on my computer desk. The room doesn't have any window, so it's dark to begin with. That's a mood. There's absolutely no way to tell what it's like outside. There's no way to tell if it's noon or night. I raised my voice to the dark corner of the room.
僕の名前は西條匠、17歳、水明学園2年。と言っても学校にはほとんど行ってないけど。まあそれでも定期テストはちゃんと受けてる。しかもそれなりに上位の点数を取ってるからね。頭はいいんだ。
You're such an arrogant prick. It wasn't as if yelling out was going to make anything happen. no one would come running. The darkness just went on being there in the form of darkness. But the darkness arouses people's fantasies as well as nightmares. Something that can't be seen is ultimately something unknown. Even if you know it's impossible, you can't help but wonder if maybe something might be lurking out there. Damn it, I have this habit of unintentionally exacerbating my own paranoia. Same. As though to break away from that, I continue my speech.
僕は現在アウェイじゃなかった。渋谷で一人暮らしをしてる。
I think so. The one right near Bloody Tune, on the poster, that's from Tsukihime.
この紅会館ビルは父さんの経営するビル会社の管理下にあるんだけど、その屋上に設置されたコンテナハウスを格安で借りてるんだ。街の環境は最悪。僕が住んでる新船町は小さな坂が多いから疲れるし、すぐ近くにラブホ街もあるし。ここが秋葉なら最高だったのに。ほんと渋谷ってひどい街だ。円数で言うとディーンズバレーくらいひどい。
Insua is an abbreviation for the MMORPG I've pretty much made my life. Its official title is Empire Sweeper Online. I entered Basilad, that's the name of the world in Insua, pretty much every day, to the point of depriving myself of sleep. Dean's Valley is the name of an area that appears in Insua, and only aggravating monsters show up there. For all that they come at you with sickening special attacks, they don't drop any good items. The guys who hunt in Dean's Valley are idiots. Upper level players quickly call it quits and head to nearby Liet Forest. Naturally, I did the same.
というわけでドキュンと恋愛資本主義者が集まるこんな街は即刻滅ぶべきだね。でもこの部屋の住み心地はまあまあ我慢できるレベル。PC とネット環境は最高水準クラスが揃ってるからね。まあ学生にしては上等の基地じゃないかな。あ、だから僕はこの部屋のことをベースって呼んでる。
Nothing but me ever moves in the room. Becoming aware of how dumb it was to go talking to myself, I decided to stop my little self-introduction for whoever was watching me.
それにしても汚い部屋だな。
The room smelled of something rotting. I could feel the stagnancy of the air on my skin. Empty plastic bottles and the containers of already eaten convenience store lunches lay scattered across the floor. Those were Aero game packages piled on top of the bed. Thanks to them, I'd end up sleeping on the sofa mostly.
片付けろよな。誰だよ散らかしっぱなしにしたのは。って僕か。
I'll just leave this on screen for a little bit. Yep. I was starting to get a little irritated at my own repulsive way of laughing. I took my frustration out of one of the plastic bottles laying at my feet. It rebounded and looked about to come flying at the shelf where my figures were lined up, which led to me raising a scream and hastily straining to catch it. This is probably a perfect chance to see what's up there. Yeah, there's some fake characters. Obviously some Nitro Plus characters. They're basically promoting their own game. I'm not sure which is which, honestly. I think some are just fictional figures within the universe. But otherwise, yeah, I see some Fate in there. Another visual novel I recognize. And that should be it. I'll give you a chance to look around. Well, look at that. I'll give about 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's move on. I couldn't let any harm come to my nearly 100+ brides, sisters, and daughters. These girls are the precious existence that heals my heart. Oof. Wow. It's their shelf alone that I make sure to tidy up once a week. I investigate things like the angles from which they look the cutest and where they should stand on a daily basis. And not wanting to my darling big sisters and daughters to get dirty, I never neglect to dust them. Taking a relief breath, I threw the empty bottle into a corner of the room and turned back to my PC. My personal computer is enshrined at the farthest back part of the room. Next in monitor is Seiratan. Parentheses, 1H scale pre-awakened version. A figure from my current favorite anime, Burachu. Bloodtune the animation, striking a moe pose and smiling at me.
セーラーかわいいよセーラー
Fucking mood right there. Murmuring that after meeting her eyes, I grab a bottle of cola from beside my computer and drank it down. It was lukewarm, but I didn't really care.
さてと円すらないと
Settling down in my chair, I put both hands to the keyboard. It's the only thing that calms me down. My character in Insue, Nightheart, is it's a paladin that's already gone through every level and then reincarnated back to their first level twice. Obviously, he's currently at the max level 50. It's the highest rank you get from in any of the valid servers. Most people recognize me just from the nickname Lightning Fast Nightheart. They all treat me like a god. I complete all the rare weapons, rare armor, and rare magic. My rare items completion percentage is 95%. Well, it's a bit of an uphill battle. I can never use all the money points I have. Since I make pocket money through RMT, real money trade, I could live like this for half a year without needing to do any part-time jobs. The sentence still came across. I'm really good at chatting. Yeah, sure you are. I take care of all my basic communication this way. I even helped other players out on a huge anonymous message board, @channel. I participate in Epic Threads a lot too. @channel. Oh yeah, that's right. In Fudepara, a social networking service, you know, my friend list passed the 100 person mark ages ago. Respect, trust, it's all right there. I don't go to school. It's not that I don't want to go. It's that there's no point in going. I can all get my studying done online. Studying at home is enough. It seems that you gotta have this thing called sufficient credits to graduate. So I spend the absolute minimum amount of time at school that I have to. That's the smartest way to survive as a student. The parents always complain about it, which is why I created the ideal minimal attendance shift chart for myself. According to the chart, if I go 2.5 times a week, I'll be fine. The guys who go to school every day call me an otaku freak and look down on me. But from my perspective, the ones who stop thinking for themselves and just go to school as they're told are the real morons. Who is this guy? In any case, my lifestyle here ain't so bad. Oh crap. I'll let you guys read the chat up there. I got all worked up about the gays. Completely forgot that I was chatting with Grim. Grim's a friend I have always teamed up with in Insue. We never met IRL, but we always talk online. On top of that, Grim brings me all kinds of valuable news. He's almost like some sort of information broker. Sitting in my chair, I start typing. I guess I'll read Grim anyway. because I actually have pressed enter. Hey Nightheart, what's up? You're not replying. You fall asleep or something? Tap 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 tap. My bad, my bad. Not so much falling asleep. I spaced out, lol. Must be tired. Not enough sleep? You too busy with your girl? Lol. Up late every night. Tap tap. I'm not interested in greedy girls. Grim and I talk about everything. We're not face to face, so I feel at ease talking about almost anything. But in real life, that's not the case. Then you mean the 2D world? Eroge? Everything always seems to be Arrow with you. Lol. Come on, isn't it always you fantasizing about Arrow stuff? You were just pumped about talking about it. Schoolgirls in swimsuits. Huh. Oh yeah? Don't remember too well. But anyway, come on. If that's what we're talking about, let me whip out my pet theory. Alright, this is where I'm gonna do some chat participation. So, it's gotta be a school swimsuit plus glasses. Yes or no? This is important. School and swimsuit and glasses for the win. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Okay, it's a yes. It's not a real school swimsuit unless there's a name tag on her chest. What do you think, my man? Yes or no? I think this is the last question. White school swimsuit are better than navy blue. Ooh. Shit. So judging by that, so that's a no then clearly. Shucks, dude. So like I said, judging by that, that PES is pro white swimsuit. Maybe. All right. Glad to see you got your little rant out. But yes, let's. I agree. No, this will come into play later. Hey, Raffle, you want a girl with glasses? A school girl, a school swimsuit with glasses? That's the key. Normally, you take off your glasses if you're wearing a swimsuit. But in the end, she doesn't. That's a part. That's a part that spurs on my fantasies. Your libido's full throttle. Huh. Well, that's what makes you Nightheart. It leaves me in shock, but I also have a strange attraction to it. Lol. Exactly. What's wrong? I am. Glasses make fucking Mega girls are good, my dude. Don't phrase it with stuff like, but also. Okay, for time, I'm Bracklemoy. Exactly. Don't phrase like stuff like also. I got a little overheated there, but come on. I'm aiming to become a real cool type of character. Cool, lol. But that's not gonna stop my wife from wearing them anyway. Same. Don't laugh. So what were we talking about before it dozed off? Well, whatever the case, we are probably exchanging Insula-related news. Hey, don't forget, like, like that. There have been some things going on in the 3D world recently. Like what? What do you mean? Shogun has entered the room. Nice to meet you, Lord Shogun. Yo. I tried greeting him, but Shogun didn't reply. What the fuck? Is he ignoring me? Despite the fact I went out of my way to be friendly. Does he know who I am? Is he acting this rude regardless? Dude, I'm Lightning Fast Nightheart. It's illegal to enter one of these chat rooms in the first place if you're just gonna lurk. Oof. Oof. Whatever. I don't give a shit. This is what's nice about the net. There's no need to bother yourself with pointless interpersonal relationships. I don't know if Lightning Fast Nightheart is saying it's illegal, Midori. Alright, let's see. So what was it, Grim? I'm talking about recent incidents. I don't know anything going on in the third dimension. Anyway, it's gotta be something stupid, no? More or less, huh? But still pretty shocking. Shocking, so that means it's a gory murder. Or something that must have happened. It's becoming more and more dangerous around here recently. You're not gonna bring up Guro pics again, are you? You really can handle Guro. It's not like that. No, I really don't want to see it. But lately, there has been a lot of composites and other shopped images around. They're set up as traps in a lot of different places. And if I get tricked by one, I end up looking at whether I want to or not.
まあ少しは目が慣れてきちゃってるのかも。
Shut up, Takumi. Even though you're the strongest paladin in Bezalid, lol. I don't PK. PK is an abbreviation for player kill. Refers to the dicks who take part in a certain kind of delinquent behavior, killing unrelated people in the net games and stealing their equipment and money points. I don't do stuff that childish, since it goes against my policy. Of course, not breaking into his rules, but I do real money trading right and left. Okay, calm yourself down, bold hero. New gen, do you know it? Audible question marks? New gen? What's that? We haven't covered this yet, have we? Although Grim referred to it like it'd be natural for me to know it. What is it? The new generation of madness online. It's been shortened to New Gen. It's what they're calling a string of mysterious incidents that's been happening in Shibuya. They're all in your neighborhood. Huh. Now you mention it, I kind of remember something about an incident. And I just vaguely knew about it. I hadn't bothered to check the details. I like my favorite Google search, Delude. Deludoodle? Deludoodle, yeah. When I tried searching New Gen, I got some hits right away.
この1ヶ月の間に渋谷で発生した2つの事件のことをニュージェネと呼ぶ。その犠牲者は胎児を含めて7人。1つ目の事件は友人同士5人による高層ビルからの集団ダイブ。2つ目の事件では男性の体内から胎児が出てきた。
Oof.
これマジかよ。
A chill went down my spine. Before I knew it, I turned to look around my room again. There were plenty of links to older new-gen news on Taboo, so I went ahead and started skimming them. The new generation of madness. Such are the incidents that have been causing a stir on the net for days after day. For day after day. 2 instances of this have already occurred. One featured such a brutal method of killing that there were TV channels that forbore to express the criminal's behavior in words. Apparently, there are also rumors that the initial diving accident might have also been a homicide. All the dead five's parents and friends declared that there are no way he/she would ever commit suicide. I can't come up with so much as a trace of a motive. Additionally, circumstantial evidence makes it difficult to think that they were attempting suicide. I take a quick look. And? Did it freak you out? Not really. It's not like it interests me. Take a look. Gudo Daisuke? I just realized what it said. It's Gudo Daisuke. Oh, lol. Take a look.
グリムのやつ僕をバカにして楽しんでるな。
Let's see. Yep. He does this kind of thing once in a while. But if I hesitated, it hurt my reputation as Basilad's Nightheart. Saying aside of real life, when it comes to Insue, I'm a god. I'm the strongest. I'm a knight of justice who knows everything and is stronger than anyone. Like I'd let him make a fool of me. I must have my courage and click the URL. What? So it's just a shitty doodle. I don't know about you, but I see the blood everywhere. That's messed up, man. My stream is gonna get banned now because of this image. I lived a good life here. Enter. You got me. Who drew this, lol? I drew a little before. Took 2 minutes. A prodigy has appeared, lol. Now that things calm down, I'm gonna hit the sack. Later. See you in Basilid. Come think of it, that Shogun guy was still here. I completely forgot about him. Not didn't matter either way. I wasn't that sleepy, so I thought I'd do a bit of hunting insula or something. Speaking of which, Buratsu broadcast today. There's no TV in my room. I get everything done on my
あ
PC.
と15分ぐらいか。その前にトイレでも行っておこうかな。
Spine Seiratan next to my monitor. I grin. Today I'll be able to see Seiratan. It's something I always look forward to. As I thought that, I was about to close the chat window. Then,
あれ
huh? Shogun posted something.
なんだよこいつ急に。
He wasn't a faithful lurker. Going by the file extension, it looks like a link to an image, but... I've seen the image for that one. I don't think it's enough to warrant, for me to get banned. But in case, let me open up this. Yeah, I have my hands ready. In due way. Of course I have to, like... I need to get, like, 2 gosh darn screens now. It's gonna be fun. What's going on? I never felt this kind of horrible premonition before. No, my time on the net. Of course I didn't want to click it. I clicked my tongue and I looked at the clock. 12 minutes till my promised time with Seiratan. It'd be a good idea to call off the conversation right away. Haha. Look, are you trying to use the Zulu Liang trap here? Well, the world changes if you click it. Whoa, wait. What's this English? Well, I tried my best to sound like I was joking around, then make it seem like I had plenty of relaxation to spare. Truthfully, I didn't watch out with some guy I didn't know. I was nervous and it made me sweat. That's to say nothing of the fact that if this Shogun guy wasn't Japanese, there'd be no way to deal with him. Sorry I surprised you. Hey, started talking normally. My mind was put to rest a little. Huh, nah, no prob. Why were you lurking? Someone tell you to go F off and lurk for half a year? I was thinking. Where are you chatting from? For some reason, there was a weird gap. Shibuya. A vision of new-gen incidents sprung to the front of my mind. They were gory enough with someone like me envisioning them. So in reality, they must have not been something you could bear to look at something you could bear to look at straight on. A man's torn stomach, the fetus that forcibly stuffed in the hole. When the five who dove from that high rise hit the ground, they must have gone so badly messed up that there would be no way to tell what they originally looked like. Just imagining it make me feel sick to my stomach. I hastily shook my head to get rid of the gruesome delusions. This Shogun guy this Shogun guy so suspicious that he made me think about all that stuff. Like I seriously caught up in it. I'm in Shibuya too. Seems like a lot of strange incidents have been going on. Seems like a lot of strange incidents have happened recently lately. They're still happening. Shibuya!
なんだこれ。
What's this? Was he just a freak or what? I've said I'm smart, but I never see the formula he posted out of the blue. Try searching for it, just in case. A time like this, it's easiest if you just run a search.
あれ、ヒットしないな。
Could it be simply that he simply typed in some random made-up formula to make himself seem intelligent? I didn't get it. This equation has killed the world's possibilities. I don't follow you. More importantly, what's the link from before? Oh boy, look at all. Countless URLs went up at an incredible speed. What's going on with this guy? Is he getting his kicks by intimidating me? Maybe he's a friend of Grimm, working together to pull the wool over my eyes. Sensing the gaze again, I looked around my room. Naturally, though, all that was there was the room's unchangingly dim and messy interior. An unidentifiable terror. Since it was already normal for me to feel like I was being watched, I couldn't get myself to calm down.
僕を見るな。
Sensing the gaze. The gays are all over, my dude. When I tried putting it into words, I realized that my voice was shaky. My familiar messy room felt like something altogether different. Is it after you watch a fear-mongering TV program, or go to a horror movie, or hear a scary story from your friend? The careless air of your own whole house, which you should be used to, becomes so frightening that you can't go to the bathroom by yourself late at night. Right now, I'm having a similar experience.
くそ、釣られたりするもんか。
Let's see. I think I have an idea of what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna do my own thing here and see if it's going to be very gory. Oh wait, no, not yet. I swear to screen, I hope it's up. Without thinking, I put pressure into my right index finger and clicked on one of Shogun's links. Nice. Thanks for the thing. Okay. So, is it here? I'm gonna see right now.
ちょ
Oh, it wasn't even that bad, honestly. It wasn't even that bad. It was like one of those it was like two photos, but it was there for like maybe a split second. It wasn't even that terrifying, truthfully. Anyway, thanks. Uncle Daisuke's Guru. I'll leave that up to you, my dude. Anyway, Midori, do you see the screen again? I have to make sure. The game screen, rather. I should clarify. Okay. Okay, we're good. Honestly, I don't know anything. I don't know why I did it. It's not like my hands moved on its own or anything. Without thinking doesn't describe it at all. It was possible for me to regard it as a pure mistake, but motion clicking had come to me about all but naturally.
なんだよこれ
What filled the monitor screen was a photograph of an ob, object. That's probably an actual term. Something like the spikes of a hedgehog, or a needle-stuffed flower arranging to was stuck to the wall in the shape of a cross. A reddish-black puddle had formed underneath the giant flower arranging tool, with its needles sticking out all over it, and I couldn't make them out. But there were also a number of small garbage-like lumps strewn around. Seriously, what was this? The work of some puffed-up, self-proclaimed avant-garde artist? They showed up a lot. Those people who create gory-looking works and unabashedly say it expresses the chaos of this world. I had no intention of coming to understand that kind of moronic art. Still, it was a mysterious image. It wasn't directly Guro. It only reached the point of having a Guro-esque sense to it. Despite that, why? Why did it feel so raw to me? Why did it give off such a strong presence? Is it possible to hallucinate the scent of blood entering your nose? Enough to make you choke? Is it possible to experience an illusory smell so vivid that it brings about nausea? A stabbing pain strong at my temples. My nausea won't stop. Man, Takumi, you're overimaginative. I desperately tried to grab the mouse, but my hands were shaking. And it didn't go well. I was so frantic that I failed to grasp it, and it slipped off the desk, grabbing only to its cords behind it. I reeled in the cords, set it back on the mouse pad, and closed the window. And what leapt into my relief sight was... I have a feeling what's going to happen. I have a good suspicion what's going to happen, because I remember this part very well. So I'm going to block this image, and I need to make sure that it's safe for work. It's it's just that, by the way. My suspicions were wrong again. Also, I don't understand moon rune, so I don't know what that even means. Anyway, I glare at my self-titled minimum attendance shifts chart. Yesterday, I didn't get to watch Buracho in real time, but after that, I watched it on YouTube, so it wasn't a real problem. And after watching it, something still felt wrong. What Shogun said right before I closed the chat window it was almost as if he's seen through the fact that I cowered in fear of God's gaze. It was too much for a mere coincidence. Maybe my personal information was leaked on Entway. Maybe it was someone who didn't like Nightheart. I thought about the different possibilities. A godlike existence like mine has many allies, but also many enemies. Well, the enemies were basically a kind of side effect of the popularity. Of course there'd be there. People who envied Nightheart's strength and popularity childishly tried to provoke me, which is a matter of ignoring them. But this was different. The fact that I had no idea who Shogun was worried me to the point where I logged into Insue. I couldn't concentrate at all on hunting. On top of it all, today was...
最悪の日だ。
It was a school day. According to my minimum attendance shifts chart, I had to go. I really didn't want to, but if I didn't go by my minimum attendance shift chart, my calculations would get messed up, and in a worst case scenario, I might have to repeat a year.
眠いのに。
I fought off a yawn and shrugged towards school. It makes about 10 minutes to walk from my base to school. My mood sank lower soon after as I started walking. My body felt heavy. It was hard to breathe, and I started to sweat. So it was like it's always like this when I go to school. Why do I have to go to school? It's such a painful event. Muttering balefully to myself, I kept moving my feet forward all the same, heading down watching the asphalt white lines. I entered Shoto Park. The school is right on the other side. Housewives took their morning walks and salarymen sat on the benches reading sport newspapers around the park's pond. Even though Shibuya was so crowded and noisy, the park on the outskirts was a quiet and perfectly fit expression, a place for relaxation. I sat down on one of the benches, too. On the way to school, it was a habit of mine to eat breakfast while gazing at the surface of the pond brimming with serene water. It was a nice time of year, and the trees were gradually gaining their color. Today's menu was some breakfast bread I'd bought at a convenience store along the way. It would be enough to tide me over until night. I wouldn't normally eat lunch. No one wanted to eat lunch with a creepy otaku like me. And I had no interest in eating lunch by myself while everyone around me was merrily eating together. Or ate together. Ugh. After finishing my cream-filled bread with Coke, I gazed listlessly at the sky. Somehow, the skies of Shibuya always appear drab. It doesn't matter what season it is. The sky doesn't change. My parents' home was only a few stations down along a river, but there's a distinctly different feeling between there and here. That said, I kind of like the dullness of the sky, although I really don't know why. I glanced at my watch to check the time. If I didn't get going soon, I'd be late. I had to avoid that at all costs. As someone who goes to school 2.5 times a week, I couldn't do anything to make myself feel stand out. In any case, it was important to just be there, kind of like the air. Safely and peacefully make it through the day without catching the eyes of the teachers or any delinquent types. And without having anyone interfere with me. That was the goal of my school life. I attend Suime Private Academy. It doesn't have much of a history. I hear it was founded about 10 years ago. The building's neat and trim looking, and a lot of TV dramas about teaching are shot here. There, heh. The uniforms were apparently designed by a famous designer, so quite a few girls are airheads who entered school just because they wanted to wear the uniform. It's big words. It's ostensibly a prep school, but the percent of people who continue on to college is at the upper middle level. Hilariously enough, they use a blurb, a free creative atmosphere, as a selling point for new students, regardless of the fact that the school regulations are very strict, although the rules are in the process of becoming rules only in name. Besides, it is entirely off the mark to describe it as a free, creative school atmosphere, I guess. After all, someone like me who only comes 2.5 times per week can keep rising to next grade like anyone else. As might have been expected, when I reached the front of school, the only students on their way there started getting noisy. But since I'm not good with crowds, I hunched over as I passed through the school gates. In my heart, I went on fervently reciting, "No one talked to me. No one talked to me," over and over. That's a mood. That's a mood. My little sister, who's 1 year younger, goes to school too, but she lives with my parents. A day when I run into her is a tragic day indeed. Luckily, today I managed to get through my classes without encountering her, and in one piece. I quickly took my seat so as not to meet anyone else's eye. I had the feeling that the group of girls chatting nearby me tosses me a look. It was only for a second, as they went back to their conversation without saying anything. Deep down, they viewed me as a creep. No doubt about it. Huh. From my point of view, 3D girls are far more creepy. It's fine by me if they think I'm a creep. If they don't notice, I'm here all the better. If they just do that, then I'll go on living in silence, without giving them any trouble. I often wonder what's wrong with the people who call me creepy. I don't get it. Someone seems like they want the attention of the people they're calling creep. I was in my seat, just hunched over my desk, staring at its surface.
Yo, Taku.
Suddenly, someone smacked me lightly in the back. It startled me, and I raised my head.
お前、今日って学校来る日だっけ?
It's another person! Finally, another person.
三角くん。
My classmate, Misumi Daisuke-kun, was giving me a grin. He was pretty good looking, and all the girls seemed to like him. He himself openly declared how much he liked women, and for him to say he was dating several people at once, from my perspective, he was a guy who jumped fully into a delinquent territory. If possible, I'd prefer to not have any connection to him at all, but
相変わらず暗い顔してんな。ゲームのやりすぎで寝不足か？別に。
I wonder why he always started talking to me. Our hobbies and personalities aren't even slightly similar. It'd been on my mind since we became classmates this year. If, hypothetically, if I were a girl, I would have understood. But a guy? But being a guy, I don't know why he talked to me.
引きこもりだからしゃあねえかもしんねえけどよ。もっとこう、ハキハキ答えろって。
If I could, I'd have done so a long time ago. You're right. It was almost painful for me to talk to 3D human beings. Anxiety keeps my voice from coming out properly, since I don't normally talk much. I can't articulate myself well through speech. I shrink back because I'm scared I might say something stupid and be made fun of. I wish people wouldn't talk about stuff like you know nothing about. You have no clue how hard it is for me. Oh, but I'm no hikikomori. A hikikomori is someone who shuts himself up in his room 24 hours a day. 365 days a year. I'm different.
女相手に緊張するならともかく、そういう態度されると俺らホモと思われるじゃねえか。
Hold up. He really doesn't like girls? And he's really into guys? In a hurry to put some distance between us, I pulled away. I almost fell off my chair, flustered. I had to grab onto my desk.
何してんだお前。
三角君はホモなの？
なわけねえだろ。お前俺の女好きを忘れたのか？
だよね。ビビった。
ちなみに
Mizumi-kun quickly checked out our surroundings, grinned, and lowered his voice.
昨日このクラスの女子で3人目を落とした。誰だか聞きたいか？
いいよ、別に。
だよ、もっと興味示せよ。田中だぜ、田中。
田中って誰？
お前もうすぐ10月だってのに未だに同じクラスのやつの顔を覚えてねえのか。ま、3次元に興味ないんじゃそれも当然か。
Exasperated, he shrugged his shoulders and let out a sigh. However, up until the present... Oh, fuck me. He didn't call me creepy or anything. It wasn't to his taste, so he didn't overstep himself. Looking at that side of him, he didn't seem like such a bad guy. This might have been why I unintentionally fell into conversation with him whenever he started talking to me.
これでうちのクラスの可愛い女はほぼ攻略完了だ。そろそろ隣のクラスの守備範囲広げようかって思ってんだよ。
Maybe he isn't that good of a guy after all. If the girls overheard this, I think they'd be appalled.
D組によ、めったに学校来ねえけどすごくいい女がいるらしいんだよ。なんかそういう燃えねえか。
Moed up?
あ、お前の場合は燃えるんじゃなくて燃えだっけか。
Moe. Gosh. I wish people wouldn't toss around the word moe without knowing what it means.
ま、お前の興味ねえ話はそろそろやめるか。
I already know you are moed up half the time, Midori.
じゃあよ、ニュージェネの話知ってるだろ。
Honestly, it surprised me to hear those words coming out of his mouth. I thought he was a person who didn't think about anything other than women. I couldn't picture him watching the news or reading the paper.
集団ダイブの事件さ。あれも噂によると殺人らしいぜ。
へえ。
マジだって書いてあったんだよ、スポ島に。
So his source was a sports newspaper. Wouldn't that make it completely unreliable? Besides, I already heard that name. Not that I had caught my interest.
で、聞いて驚け。その殺人鬼が女で、しかもかなり美人だって目撃証言があんだよ。
女。
As I watched Misumi-kun tell me this excitedly, the dots finally connected. I saw why Misumi had suddenly started reading the sports paper, which he normally wouldn't have given the time of the day. It had to do with a girl. As you can call this a natural development. Would he be so cool with a murder as long as she was cute? Speaking for myself, I'd be okay with that if she were a 2D character. But Mizumi-kun cast his eyes at the blue sky beyond the window. His face took on a far-off look. Why is he just looking... He just achieved enlightenment or something.
どんなやつなんだろうな、犯人って。本当に美人なのかな。会ってみて。
Just now, I became certain of the fact that this is a guy who lives solely for the lower half of his body.
俺だけは殺されねえ自信があんだよな。だってほら、俺ってかっこいいだろ。いくら連続殺人鬼でも俺みたいないい男に会ったらコロッと惚れちゃうぜ。
That's why you won't get killed? The frivolity of his train of thought whooshed clear over my expectations. I rode back from Mizumi-kun, who proved himself able to say such a thing easily and without hesitation.
僕は興味ないから。
でもよ、興味ないっつったって犯人は絶対この辺うろうろしてんだぞ。どっかですれ違ってたりするかもしんねえし。
What if Mizumi-kun were the killer? No, I could certainly rule that much out, but I couldn't completely deny the possibility of... I need a warrant to not present her like that. If that were the case, maybe I should say I have post-traumatic distress disorder to maneuver my way into graduating even with insufficient attendance. Don't be that guy, man. Don't be that guy.
なあ、今日俺と一緒に殺人現場見に行かね。ここから歩いて行けんだってよ。まだ血とか残ってるらしいぞ。
I had absolutely zero interest in doing so. All I wanted was to peacefully and safely take my classes, hurry and go home, greet my Seiratan, and return to the world where I can become a god.
もう小橋と長谷川は見に行ったって言ってたしよ。
本当に興味ないんだ。
Told... Okay. So this is important. That sound is the point where we can decide from, what is it? I can see it. A positive delusion, I think, where it's the green side on the upper left, or we can go have a bad delusion on the upper right. So out of a vote, who wants to see what? Good delusion to the left, bad delusion to the right. I mean, we need to have bad delusions. I think so. Fair enough. Alright, I guess this guy's getting positive delusion. I felt bad for turning down Mizumi-kun, who was getting so into it, but I couldn't get along with this. So I squeezed out with my voice with the intention of somehow refusing him, but he wouldn't listen.
そしたら犯人とばったり会っちゃったりしてな。犯人は犯行現場に戻ってくるってよく言うだろ。んで、次はタクがターゲットにされるんだ。死をもって罪を償えみたいな。罪状はそうだな。引きこもってたからってことで。
Of course there was no reason for me to want to see blood or anything. That kind of thing is too terrifying. It wasn't a haunted mansion type attraction or a horror film. People were killed in real life, and the perpetrator still hasn't been caught. I didn't want to go anywhere that might even be a tiny bit dangerous. Even so, I found myself wondering about the new gen criminal's motive. Were the incidents pleasure killings by someone with a couple of screws loose on in his or her head? It might be most fitting to think along those lines. Well, whatever, it has nothing to do with me. By the way, I'm also a mass murderer, despite having killed so many. I'm treated like a hero no less. Inside Insule, that is. Lol. That comparison alone is enough to prove that the 2D world is unquestionably better than the real world. While frantically turning down Misumi's invitation, I internally pictured myself throwing one strange punch after another. A murderer, you say? I smash a guy like that to pieces the second I met him. By sinking into delusions like that, I was capable of killing or saying anyone. Someone who tried to reenact it in real life would be a pure idiot for not thinking about the consequences. Even the new gen killer would able to be blah 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 words. Even after the new gen killer would have to get caught pretty soon, and after being put in jail for several decades, they get executed. I want to tell the killer, ah, if only you'd stuck to doing it in your imagination, and left it at that. I think this is where the delusion kicks in. Oh boy, I'm not too sure. I went out to buy dinner. I was on the road to the neighborhood convenience store I usually frequent. It's about 3 minutes from my base by foot. Familiar setting, scenery, filthy street. But unlike any other day, today I was attacked by the peculiar sensation that I'd gotten lost in a different world altogether. Although the scenery itself hasn't changed, it was not as if I were setting foot in this place for the first time. Bro, this is called Jamaivu. I've looked it up online before. Also, the rotten stench of raw garbage was floating in the air. The seepy and moisture that clung to my skin was enough to make me mistakenly think it was raining. The air seemed to pace itself to me. A sound. I finally heard the sound. You know what, Midori? I'm not too sure. But based on the music I'm hearing right now, it sounds great. I finally heard the sound of something being dragged along. I stopped my feet and listened closely. The sound was coming from the depths of a narrow alley that bent to the level where I was standing. Or so it seemed anyway. There were no street lamps, and no light came from the nearby houses, which is why I couldn't tell what lay at the end of the road. Even if I've strained my eyes, to think that a place of such deep darkness could be found in modern Japan, not to mention Shibuya, which is right there with Shinjuku when it comes to being labeled a city that doesn't sleep. It's kind of like being in a haunted house. No. There was one aspect in which it differed conclusively from a haunted house. There was the fact that this darkness wasn't man-made. I didn't want to go there. It would be better not to go there. In my heart, I kept worrying myself. But as I were being sucked in by the sound that continued unbroken, my feet took an inexplicable step forward. The fear that something awful would happen if I kept going. My heart pounded violently, and a greasy sweat poured down my forehead.
その先に
Someone let forth a lovely noise. It reached my ears as a whisper. And that someone suddenly grabbed my forearm. Once it was so abrupt that I fell into panic and tried to scream, but it wouldn't come out. And took all my strength merely to expel air from my throat. Terror made me run away from any second now. My body wouldn't listen to me. My feet froze on spot and wouldn't move a millimeter. The hand of the person gripping my arm, it entered my field of vision. Ooh! What is this? I'm gonna argue this is safe because it's green. It's green and it's molded. So therefore, Shonen. Exactly. It was deep green and as thin as a mummy, with countless veins protruding, and didn't look like at all it belonged to someone living.
行くの。
Truly wouldn't be able. It truly wouldn't have been strange for me to fall on my ass right there and lose control of my bladder. Yet her voice was oddly easy on the ears, and my erupting fear steadily came under control.
聞け。
That low, tense voice. I slowly turned around. First thing that flew into my ear was Suime Academy emblem, and something that soon onto the breasts of all Suime uniforms. I could tell she was a girl from the fact that she was wearing skirts. I didn't have the courage to look at the most important part, her face. Because she was standing closer than I expected, it took all my effort to avert my eyes. Something was wrong here. Sensing that in a corner of my head, I took a second look at my upper arm. A girl's delicate and feminine fingers were what was gripping my arm. Even though all I had seen previously was a green girl hand. Who was she? Who was this girl? What kind of face did she have? What kind of face was she looking at me with? What was she doing here? Various doubts ran into my mind, but I couldn't bring myself to speak to her. So all I did was hang my head. Hack yourself on my green girl hand. Oh my gosh. Without me noticing it, the dragon sound had
もう
vanished.
帰って。
I sold to replace that. What came from her body
たくみくん。
was the scent of blood.
これはいい。
That was sweet, huh? I don't know how much more there is, but I think this is a good point to call it off. Let me just do a save, but yeah, that was a good point to stop because, God, like I said, yeah, let's see, done. Right. So, I guess a good question is when I'll stream again. I need to see when I could do it, but I can't do it this Friday, but I need to look at my schedule, but I'm gonna say maybe Sunday I could stream it again. Continue streaming more Chaos Head. Yeah, Sunday sounds good actually, around the nighttime like this. A lot more earlier though. A lot more earlier. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But Sunday for sure. For sure. And I already said it, but I'll upload basically every single of these videos of Chaos Head on my YouTube channel, so that way you won't miss out. But thanks for coming, Midori. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. Here's a button. Anyway, I'm gonna go take my leave now, but good night, y'all.